Breaking news, Christmas is most definitely back on, baby dolls. Richard Hart is now innocent. According to the evidence, it turns out the corrupt Interpol, now named Interpoop, and the corrupt Finland government have been caught lying red-handed. So there is a stream here of Richard Hart when he was allegedly meant to be bashing some weird little trash 16-year-old kid. So the allegations from the Interpol and the corrupt Finland government, what they said is, they said that this man, Richard Hart, okay, a billionaire, supposedly took some 16-year-old kid to a stairwell, punched him 4 or 5 times, made him bleed on the shirt, bleed on the eyes. They said his skin was broken from all the bashing and the bruising. Well, it turns out around that date, a couple of days later, he was streaming. Does this look like a man who's been in a fight? By the way, his knuckles are clearly visible in this video. It turns out there is absolutely no evidence of bruising, braces. There are no scratches, not even close. There's literally nothing here. Do you see any here? Do these look like the fists who laid themselves onto some little pencil-neck piece of shit 16-year-old scum, probably fabricated, just like the fake rape allegation from Julian Assange? So you can actually see, friends, this thing is a complete fabrication, completely made up. Oh, golly gee, we're not surprised. These fat marshmallow, scum, bug-eating, soy boy bureaucrats, they're using these government entities at their own bidding because they're underfunded. As I already reported out to you, the corrupt Interpol only have 1,000 employees, and the corrupt Interpol only gets $170 million per year. So PulseChain, the strongest neo-religion in crypto, Habib, we are literally 250 times bigger than this corrupt institution. And guess what? Yeah, I'm sure, guys. I'm sure. Yeah, they do some alright stuff. Okay. You ever heard that saying though? It's basically if you lock up 10 people, but one of them's innocent, it's like the greatest injustice of all. You'd rather have 9 criminals out there roaming. You got to keep the innocent people out there. So in my books, what they're doing is absolute scum thievery. Now, remember the alleged date of the bashing. I think it's meant to be Feb 2021. So thank you to this gentle friend who came out here, Benji. Thank you to Benji who actually came out, or anybody else out there who found this. They went back and they watched the streams. They go, oh, so this guy who made a crypto, he's a violent criminal. Let's go watch the streams. There's nothing on him. Shame on you, you pieces of trash scum, or you soy drinking, bug eating, filthy cockroach gut. I don't even want to say the word. Maggots. You bundles of sticks. Where's the bruising? Where's the bruising? By the way, all the apologists out there, Gary Cardone, D. Eric, Jameson Flop, Altcoin Gordon. What now? You've been sucking off the fat marshmallow guy. How about that? You've been sucking on Augustine's ManBoobs here. The marshmallow dude, okay? That's what you've been doing. He's come home from a long day of work, literally just sitting in a chair all day with the fan. He's sweaty. He's got a lot of moles on his body. That's what you've been doing. You are drinking his ass sweat juice. That's what you're doing. Every single time this happens, it's the same thing. A corrupt government official comes out, makes a claim about a crypto person. You people are the first to start licking boots. There's plenty of things in this world worth licking before boots. Shame on you. You don't have to say sorry to me. Go apologize to your parents. Go apologize to your parents for growing up to be a little soy boy, beta male, piece of trash, scum, a letdown. You don't say sorry to us, okay? We're trying to help you. Go say sorry to the people who made you. Also, Cabal King, I love you, bro. This is awesome, bro. I love it, friends. I want to play it, but we'll get deleted. We go, can't. That's awesome, bro. I love your work. Also, I have been receiving an overwhelmingly large response from people spamming. It's not spam. I love it. Saying, thank you, sir. Thank you, my friend Sommi. You're actually holding down the line during Christmas. What about your family? Shh. Shh. You're my family now. Okay? So, I'll be honest, when I read it, I was like, man, I know it smells rotten. It smells fishy, and I don't like eating fish. I know there's corruption somewhere, but man, like, it looks so intense. It just looks like the Interpol, the government's going to come out and go, put them up. Put them up. You're going to drink all that soy in the fridge and join the team right now. It just felt like something like that. It turns out, can you believe it? Within like 36 hours, we found out the extreme levels of corruption, like already. Like I said, soy Finland government, you're letting down your people, by the way. You have kicked the wrong Hornets Nest. Also, Augustine's man-titty Interpol, you have also kicked the wrong Hornets Nest, by the way. So look, listen, you want to go lock up innocent people? You better hope they don't have bag holders who are long the digital real estate of their founded crypto, because you're going to have a long list of people who are going to come for your asses. Also, I want to remind you, friends, PulseChain Mindshare is actually growing. So I actually flipped out when I saw this. The crypto dog, look at this. This guy's got, friends, almost 1 million followers. He's got 850,000 followers. Look what he said. The strongest thing in the market right now is PulseChain USDC. I have not ever heard this guy even say the word PulseChain before. Maybe he's tweeted about Hex years ago. I don't know. I've never even heard him say the words PulseChain and Hex. Friends, he's a leverage, Bybit leverage trader guy. Like, I think he's got multiple millions and stuff out here. He runs his own business. He's like an OG. Like, you know, one of those guys that bought like, you know, 800 Bitcoin back in 2012 or whatever. He's tweeting pUSDC. I'm like, what? They know about the pegging? By the way, he's probably watching my video, friends, of course. What I've noticed is, friends, my channel, highest alpha per second, everyone watches me. Everyone watches me. The retailers don't, though. The retailers don't. People have been in the game, they go, oh yeah, I've got to watch this guy. Of course. Some say I'm not a guy, I'm a squirrel, hold my own nuts. Of course they're watching. The retailers don't watch this. You want to know why? Because the retailers will be like, hey, got any 20Xs for a Wall Street guy? That's what the retailers want. They want to know, oh, your life will be changed. 30X are coming to you immediately in the next 20 days. I don't talk like that. I go, well, look, you're expecting a 20X with literally every Tom, Dick, and Harry next to you, so you're probably not going to get a 20X. It's either going to go 5 or it's going to go 500. That's how it works, okay? So unless you can see a 500X, guess what? You're overexposed, and you better be planning to wait longer. Look what Mr. Crypto Dog continues. He's replying. This is in the comment section as well, man. He goes, dude, I have like 100K of this pUSDC across random wallets for some reason. Am I going to get drained if I approve and start nuking this? So it is, it's awesome, man. These guys don't figure it out. So yeah, good. Come in, bridge over. This is what happens. So you think, oh, there's just endless dumping. Habib, okay. They buy back later and they buy back higher. All right? That's how that actually works. They get back in later and they get back in higher. Why? First, they click sell, they take the money, and then they find out there's an abundance of buyers, and they go out there and they start doing the research, and eventually it eats them up, and they go, oh, I'm an actual retard. Why did I take the free money like an airdrop? This thing is actually going towards a pegging. That's how you get an infant. That's what actually happens out here. The crypto dog. I haven't been drained yet. I've sold and bridged about 200K so far, but I'm going to leave each just in case it repegs. By the way, these people don't talk like that, okay? It's kind of man, this is look how far ahead of the game you are. Friends, they don't know, am I going to get drained? You see? So yeah, look, but Habib, Mr. KOL here, I don't blame you, bro. You're in a new network. I thought, you know me, friends, when Richard Hart first did Hex, and I first kind of heard about it on YouTube, I thought I could get drained if I did a Bitcoin free claim. So I didn't even do it. I just like moved on. I'm like, man, I don't know what the hell's going on. Yeah, there was no information on it. I thought I was going to get drained as well because you just have no information. Wait till they discover 200,000 rabid dog fans and cultists here. Here I am replying to him. I said, welcome, friend. I had no idea you were aware of the P tokens. pUSDC's here. It's actually up 3,200x from the bottom. It's kind of funny, man. These guys, they got no idea, dude. It went up 3,200x. Let them dump. Let them dump. It's just... it's gonna be great, friends. We're on the way to victory. The ecosystem is cheap compared to many other chains. So here I am just repping the chain and everything out here. By the way, man, like these people just like they know, man. They know because it's not just rabid dog fans. By the way, do you want to watch something, friends? I have a 60 minutes report here on the corrupt Interpol. So shout out to Mr. Panos and the other people out there who linked it out here. So yeah, man, look at this. Literally, they just said, oh, they use red notices. By the way, not only have they done it on Richard Hart, which they've done right now, look at this. Sweden authorizes Interpol to make public notice for WikiLeaks founder. They said Julian, public red notice. Red, red, red. He sexually abused women. Why can't they get put in jail? They should be put in jail. They should get put in jail. What if you didn't have public support? You're finished. You're literally finished. So it's almost like you need to have a YouTube, a Twitter, a TikTok, a social media presence. You need to have people understand your story. It's a necessity now. Otherwise, you get drowned out and the government can just like literally like axe you. They can cut your neck, friends, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's very highly likely the government of Sweden and the government of Finland are a bunch of cucks. Interpol, Euro cucks. I mean, you guys, I'm telling you now, I now feel sorry for you because literally, before you even started coming up to Richard, I had no idea what the hell you were. All I heard of Interpol was Kobe talking about some joke with Binance CZ saying, oh, Interpol. Like, I had no idea what you marshmallow eating soy boy vegan scum were doing until now. He's kicked the wrong Hornets Nest. Now you've literally got 250,000 people are going to be yelling to the world about how corrupt you are. Man, look, you got a choice now. Honestly, you guys better drop it. You guys, otherwise, you're gonna end up like the SEC. Literally, the SEC. It got so bad, the freaking president had to gut it and fire Gary Gensler from swallowing all the semen supply from the world. What's gonna happen to the? I mean, like, firstly, European Union, the Estrogen Union. No one respects you already. You've got a dog shit stock index. Your fertility rate is too low. Immigration's ruining half the freaking continent. You don't invent anything. You leech off America. You're going full on communist style. You're arresting people for like downvoting something on Twitter. You guys have fully lost the plot. I don't even know how you guys are still around. Probably still around because you got beautiful places for tourists to come and visit. But that can only get you so far, okay? So there's too much soy activity going on here. And I guess you've just kicked the wrong Hornets Nest. So we'll see what happens. Richard Hart also responded to some of these FUD as well, friends. Sometimes maximum FUD equals maximum uncertainty, right? Fear, uncertainty, doubt. Bitcoin dropped 40% from 5K to 3K in 2 weeks for a China ban. I did an 8-hour-long live stream and that was it. It was the bottom. The price was 20K 3 months later. Don't you wish you bought Bitcoin at 3K? Read between the lines, friends. He's saying Augustin, fat marshmallow, fat ManBoobs guy who's actually funding the Interpol, which is like surprise, surprise. Yes, friends. Where does the Interpol get their money? From the UN. Where does the UN get their money? From the money printer. Oh, golly gee, I just can't figure it out. Yeah. Look, you know you're running out of donuts when he's in the room, okay? You just know it. Also, I haven't scrolled down here. I can't believe. Look, you know what? I'm not even going to say it. I'm just going to let you read it. Look who the first comment is. It's Eric Wall. He looks like he knows more than Richard. He has consumed more knowledge. Bro, somehow, in this universe of opportunity, somehow, I'm looking at this red candle. I'm like, bro, how do you look at this cheap price? You have 250,000 people. Habib, I am literally turbo streaming video recording through Christmas holidays. When I tell you 18 hours a day, I really mean 18 hours a day. And their conclusion out there is, you know what? Maybe the fat marshmallow Eurocut guys are right this time. Corrupt SEC was wrong. Or the other gatekeepers were wrong. Or the other scum dumpers were wrong. Now, maybe these guys are right. They're literally lactating soy milk from their man boobs. I've no words, dude. I have no words. Go back to the Interpol guys for me. Isn't that because they're all getting bribed? Did you hear that? They have as much money as literally Omaha police station. Do you know who's from Omaha? Warren Buffett. Nothing goes on there, friends. Shout out to everybody out there in Omaha. Literally nothing happens there. You know what I'm going to do? This world has too much soy in it, okay? I'm going to light the candle. Once again, friends, I've been lighting this candle every day. First, I was lighting it for my family, okay? Everyone in PulseChain, okay? We come first. But next on the list are the soy boy haters. You want to know why? You, as a soy boy hater, and soy girls, You have to visit your family for Christmas. And you got to tell them why you've screwed up in life so much. God's literally been throwing underarms at you, opportunities of a lifetime. And instead of taking it, you put the lipstick on, you put a wig on, you put fishnet stockings on, you go to an alleyway, and you prostitute yourself, metaphorically, every single day. There's literally opportunity staring you right in the face. You can't see the opportunity and the value here? Okay. I know when you'll see it. It's when Mr. G, the greenest of green candles, comes and starts shining ever so brightly, friends. This is what happens every single time. You've seen it. They don't listen. Price has got to go. Okay, you're not listening now? I already know. It's not I'm wrong. It's price has got to go up like another 700% in a straight line, then you listen. Remember what Justin Sun said when Microsoft, which is named after the small willies and the small doodles of people on the board. He said, oh, you guys don't think Bitcoin's worthy of a strategic reserve? Okay, it just means that the price isn't high enough yet. You'll be buying it later when it's like $1 million in the future. You'll be like one of the last ones. You learn from that. Also, you don't want to be sitting next to him at Christmas this year, friends. Sometimes you got those little mezza plates. Maybe you got some carrots, some celery, some tzatziki. Okay, there'll be no dip left. You understand? Nothing. Sit next to the old ladies because they're barely going to eat. They're saving their stomach for the meat later. So this is why, friends, I've been working tirelessly here for you. Remember, Interpol, I actually found dirt of them. I'm in shock. Friend, I'm actually in shock. I'm like, nah, not this time. Surely. I don't know. Some prayers, some thoughts, some spiritual healing, some divine intervention, some simulation things. You guys are actually corrupt. The International Police Organization accused of doing the dirty work of authoritarian members. Because they're so easy to bribe, dude. You have no funding, okay? When you're poor, you'll take money from anyone for any reason. Obviously, Finland government, corrupt. They want to make $500 million. They think they own the Ethereum blockchain. No, you don't, okay? How do you know that wallet doesn't belong to America? Go call up Donald Trump and go, hey, there's a wallet here. It's actually ours, okay? Give us the $500 million. America will be like, nah, bro. Prove it. How do we know it's yours? Prove it's yours. It could be ours. Argue with Richard's 11 lawyers in court over that. Also, thank you to Hexologist. This is very, very important, right? When people lie, they often add too much detail. Very true, okay? Look at this. Shula physically assaulted a 16-year-old victim, grabbing their hair, dragging them to the stairwell, knocking them to the ground. While the victim was lying on their back, he punched them 4 to 5 times. The face, the nose, the eyes. Victim to suffer pain, broken facial skin, bleeding and swelling in the facial area. In addition, the victim's clothes were covered in blood. Not a single graze on his knuckle, okay? What was he hitting him with? His toe? His pointy elbow? I don't know. Check his elbows. It could have been the elbows. Ah, man. That's how people lie. They add in so many details. By the way, when I'm reading this, okay, it looks like just some kid, some loser 16-year-old kid. By the way, he's 19 now. Okay, put me in a room with him. I'll bitch slap him again. Okay, I'll give him something really to report about. This kid, he's imagining like it's some sort of, you know, like those cartoon comics where like there's a kid goes to high school and a bully pushes him to the floor and goes, Like, I just got that imagery. It's like, no, okay. You've never been in a fight before. This is how you imagine a like big bully fight comes in, or you're just making up fabrication stories. So obviously, friends, this whole thing, it doesn't add up. I personally, I did not think we were going to see through this straight away. I didn't think. I thought it was going to take time, like the Weiner Kid. Remember the Weiner Kid, friends? The Weiner Kid, okay, for your name, I think it was Downey Weiner. He lost like $400. And I said, all right, Habib, firstly, get a haircut. Secondly, come on Twitter and message me your wallet, bro. I'll give you the $400 back. But please, firstly, get that haircut. You got to trim the sideburns a bit. Like, bro, you're taking you're taking a billionaire to court with your shitty little $400 imaginary loss. You know, if you just sold a couple of more wieners and DCA bought in, you'll turn it into almost like $16,000 because of the high value depression prices we're looking at right now. Okay, that's the opportunity to have, you guys. But there's two types of people in this world. Some people, when they see opportunity, they look at strategies, how to take advantage of it, okay? Other people, they just weep and cry. Other people want to suck on Augustin Marshmallow Man's, his man titties, because he's lactating soy milk. Those people, you're not going to make it anywhere in life. Also, friends, remember earlier as well, there was a post. Shout out to Johnny Chaos for it. Richard, he made like an implication once. He had a bit of a black eye, and someone said, "What happened to you?" He said, "Oh, I was attacked by the fashion police." So Richard had the black eye. Okay, that wasn't in the report. Oh man, I just like it's wild. We've come to this scenario, man. I didn't think like all this information will be out here, man. I'm so glad. You know how lucky we are. We can talk on this platform. You know how lucky we are. I use code words for like everything. I am the most paranoid guy. Yeah, friends. I even avoid touching certain services because I know that's how the Russian KGB, they can kill you like that, by the way. They can poison stuff if you're touching a piece of paper and just seeps through your skin. You ever watch Vladimir Putin in any of the interview stuff? Whenever they give him a piece of paper, he points the piece of paper to the floor, to the desk. Okay, he won't grab any piece of paper. He'll just point. They'll hand him a piece of paper. Hey, you said this. Can you look at it? He points it to the desk every single time. He does not grab a piece of paper, especially from a journalist. Something to think about. Also, to show you how corrupt the SEC and corrupt Interpol are, man, you guys, oh man, look, I know over there in Euro cuck land, you guys don't work past 130. Your GDP is atrocious, and you have to tax the living shit out of your poor citizens who are trying to make ends meet. I understand that. You don't want to mess with this community, okay? I'm just telling you now, okay? This literally the worst decision you could make is to go after these cannibals. They will literally eat you alive. You've already made them go down 99%. There's literally nothing left except vengeance and blood. Now, look at Dr. Hexologist. Let me get this straight. Massive accounts like the Twink brothers get to shield for FTX, an actual scam, and walk away untouched. Meanwhile, Hex, 5 years strong, gets dragged through the court like we're villains. So, the corrupt SEC, friends, unfortunately, they keep going after Dr. Hexologist and his wife, Hex Nurse, which is a grave injustice because this is corrupt SEC. Go against that. You are subhuman filth, cockroach, maggot trash. You literally turned a blind eye to people who got paid to shill a Ponzi, like direct payments, FTX from customers. You turn a blind eye to those people, accept it. By the way, just to let you know, okay, friends, if you're a corner store owner and a drug dealer comes in and says, "Hey, we're going to deal drugs in front. We're actually going to give you money just so you let us deal drugs in your store," what would the cops do to that person who's accepting money, who knows about it? Well, they do. They arrest them. Okay. Well, what happens to all these influencers who are literally accepting Ponzi money and didn't disclose it? What happens to them? There you go. It's corrupt injustice. And so what they do is they go after like this Hex stuff because this is gatekept. They're not going to win, friends. They can't win. Okay, they've never seen a digital nation like this. They think they're see these people, friends. They're all boomers. You notice they're all boomers. They don't know about the internet. Except the internet to them is Hotmail and Yahoo News, and they click like friends. They use like they don't have any tabs. They have like one browser, and they're reading like one news, and they might even listen to the radio for 10 minutes on it, and they go outside and like mow the lawn. That's their experience of the internet. Well, you and me, we live and breathe and we sniff the internet all day. We know there are millions and millions and millions of people out here. It's a living, breathing organism. It's like neural networks and passages going back and forth. There's everyone who we can make connections in 2 seconds. It's more productive and efficient than even going outside to a town square. Okay, we just reach so many people out here with a beautiful, the power of the internet. That's why these people, they think they're just messing with like one twink who like flicks his wrists. But what they don't know is Spoonie's coming for him. Get him, Spoonie. That's why they back down every single time. But it's kind of funny. We would all be in deep poop if they weren't corrupt. Because then they're just going for us and they're making the rules. But then it turns like it's kind of funny. Like we speculate, wait a minute. Your incentives, you should be in crypto as an employee worker, but you're going after us. Even though on paper, you get paid peanuts, which means someone is paying you more money to ignore our opportunity to change your life and instead take us on with this corruption like Interpol, corruption from corrupt SEC. And guess what? We were right every single time. You friends, the late Charlie Munger, he would always say this. Show me the incentives, I will tell you the outcome. Show me the incentives, okay? Okay, the incentives are, on paper, you get like a $5 salary. Okay, what's going to happen? You're going to take bribes to go take on us. Illegal bribes, corrupt bribes. Also, shout out to my friend Trade Bar as well, friends. He uploaded this clip of me, and in this clip, friends, I mentioned that the PulseChain, the Mindshare is rising. So what I do is, when haters come out, I don't even get angry. Friends, they are doing us a favor. They are. Like Eric, thank you. Gary Cardone, thank you. Jameson Flop, thank you. Altcoin Gordon as well. So thank you, because these haters, kind of haters, whatever we call them, they're just like, hey, something's going on here, right? Whatever they are. They could be talking about other stuff. They could, even though nothing's going on in this weekend, that they honestly could. But some part of their soul, it knows something's going on here. It knows. Now, here's the thing. Like, just because you know something's going on doesn't mean you have the squirrel nuts ability to actually click long and buy. But don't worry about that, friends. In crypto, it's not about one guy gets to buy, and there's an abundance of buyers. Abundance mindset. It's all about mindshare. So after seeing that, if you notice, friends, when we saw, what I'll do is I'll play some gentle angel music, because we've got to smooth it over a bit. I know. Spoonie, you made Spoonie start sweating. Augustine, Interpol, you fat cucks, okay? Don't make Spoonie sweat. Not on Christmas. Give him a break. He literally has not had one day off this year. And I don't think he's going to take one. Okay? Don't worry, Spoonie, we got you. Now, when the FUD comes out, I enter cope mode. We just raise the time frame. I look at the monthly. Okay? Isn't it funny, friends? That's why everyone respects me. Because, oh, Sommi, you say you're coping? Yes, that's how you win, okay? You don't go, la, nothing to worry about, guys. I don't like that guy. I never like that guy, okay? I don't like, hey, not only is the building on fire, but your pants are literally on fire. So like, la. I don't like that. I don't like that, okay? Okay? You have to adapt to the situation, but first you got to acknowledge the situation. So you have to deal with these, friends. Throughout your investing career, you will get events like what we just witnessed. Totally unexpected. You wake up, your heart sinks, your ovaries drop, your sultana nuts just go inside your scrotum. You feel it, friends. Your posture, instead of being vertically straight, you slant a bit. Okay? You're going to go through that, man. Zombie virus. China bans Bitcoin. All these things, corrupt SEC. Here we have Augustine's fat man titties lacked. Augustine's fat... Yeah. His fat man boobs lactating all over us, friends. We're going to need proper shields, friends. We're going to need proper shields. I have a magnifying glass here that we've been using to research the PDI stuff, but I don't know if it's enough. Is it enough for... Can you imagine that? Can you imagine like a boardroom of all these Interpol guys and the fat marshmallow dude? Imagine they're like forced to watch one of my videos, man. That would just... Oh, that would be cold. So, friends, you don't want to be on the same side as them. So, this FUD will always come and attack you. So, you need strategies to deal with it. So, obviously, one, DCA buy. Okay, what if I'm already in? Raise the time frame. Literally raise the time frame. We're not on weekly anymore. I'm like, you know what? I want it to look better. I'm going to go up the time frame. There you go. See? So, that's it. It's nice and smooth, isn't it? All of that pain in this red monthly candle. What are we down on the month of PLS down 27%. Would you believe in the corrupt SEC, friends? We're down 34, and then we're down 62 in 2 months. So look, and by the way, look at this, friends. This was the top of March this year. Man, we went down 34%. No news, none. Just ran out of buyers in March this year. No news. And then the next month we dropped another 34%. No news. And the month after that, we dropped 26%. We did 34, then 34, then 26. Just ran out of buyers, bottom of the range. So, isn't it wild, man? I was feeling it too. I was feeling it in my heart. By the way, yeah, a couple of years exited. I've seen some comments. Some haven't exited all. Like a few of you, it's kind of funny, all interestingly enough, a lot of you said, I can't take it anymore, bro. I've got to de-risk. And some of you have sold anywhere from 25% to like 75% out. And actually, the guys are like just a bit left. They're like, I'm leaving that little bit just because you're in. But Habib, like, I'm just giving you the Christmas special now. Because fans, they got rid of it yesterday. Now I'm like, hey, we found the actual stream of Richard Hart. There's nothing on his knuckles. This little 16-year-old scum maggot is lying. Hey, 16-year-old kid, whoever you are, go and apologize to your parents for being a little soy boy bitch. What a colossal F-up, okay? If you are getting bashed by a billionaire, get your freaking phone out and record it. And then send it to him and say, hey, Habib, you're a billionaire. You drop me $4.5 million to this bank account or I'm going to go and ruin your career. You can retire yourself. You can buy all the skateboards you like. And what else do you do? What do 16-year-old kids do these days? You're tipping 5 out of 10 girls on OnlyFans, giving them a job. It hurts me to even recognize that. That's what she's doing. Stop giving 5 out of 10s all these tips. That's what they're doing these days. Okay, you got to retire your family. What do? 3.5 years later, go file a report to ManBoob Augustine's Interpol, making up a fabricated story as well. Just like a full comic book. And then, by the way, you ruined it as well because now no one believes you because we've got the stream out here, which shows nothing like everything you claim. Now, for the rest of the price charts, baby dolls, this is PulseX, and let's have a look at the log chart. Look, I do want it to just go up. However, we have to prepare. There is always that possibility. There's like another sell-off with the rest of the market. You fill this area, and then you just go up. Okay, there is that possibility because that's what happened here. You come back down, fill it, and then go up. But really, like, you've held through a lot of ManBoob lactating events right now with me. Like, there's so much soy being thrown around. Like, okay, you want to throw an extra few months? Who gives a crap? But ultimately, I still stand by this. The dump we just saw in PulseChain is a foreshadowing to the rest of the altcoin market. I believe that the Jeets who were going to sell in like April, May, June, PulseChain, they have sold today. We got the Jeets out early. And the rest of the altcoin market industry, they think they're going to get like infinite riches in this mad pump coming up. I hope and I pray we get it. I think it will take 2 waves though. I think it will take 2 waves. I think the first wave is going to be this. And you know when this happens, by the way, say if you see this, you're really excited, but this actually isn't much, friends. This is not enough for the alt season returns of your life. That's about a 3 to 5x from here. Okay? What you and I need, if you want an actual friendship pump season, you need something like that, okay? You need something like that. Come back down here. That's what you actually, in the double bubble. This is wave 1. This is wave 2. So I believe that what we just saw was that front running. And look, it does, I know, copium, hopium, you can call it whatever you want. I'm here 18 hours a day. I see stuff, friends. I see stuff. Dude, friends, I know that there are plumbers out there. They don't even need to put their hands to walls. They can just listen to stuff and they're like, oh yeah, you've got a leak here. They can just like feel the walls and go, oh, this thing's a bit too damp. There's probably like a leaking pipe. Something. They have like this touch out here. Yeah, but in markets, when we're here 18 hours a day, we have a skill too. It's just that we're lucky enough. It's digital video game Ponzi land where you're trading currency units. And you can accumulate them, right? That's the best part. And you can click buttons to that. That's honestly, that's the biggest gift of all because we're actually exposed to this game. So, soy boys got nothing on us. We're going to make it. Christmas. It did come back on, didn't it? Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget he loves you, friends. Catch you in the next one.